To a primetime news follow-up now, there are calls for the Jamaica Constabulary Force JCF to publicly apologize to the man who was wrongfully featured in its Wanted Wednesdays publication on social media. Raquel Porter has been tracking this story.
Do you realize how serious this is?
While a lawsuit may be hanging over the state, security consultant Robert Finzi-Smith said the lack of response from the Jamaica Constabulary Force is unacceptable.
At the very least, very least, the JCF needs to put out a public apology in all media that they put this photograph on. And if I were his lawyer, I would see what I would consider to be sufficient compensation for what the young man has suffered. But it goes deeper. It means that if I get a picture of somebody somewhere and put on the JCF thing, he can end up being, what is the terminology, unalived. And then people say, oh, so sorry, wrong person.
The JCF eventually removed the image from Instagram on June 10, 2025, minutes after 5 p.m. We are yet to receive a formal response to our queries about the reason for the error. And though the photograph has been removed from the JCF's social media pages, human rights advocate John Clark pointed to the potential long-term impact the error may have on Mr. Gray's life.
You may have a scenario where his image is still on websites belonging to other persons, and more importantly, may still affect him when searches are made online in relation to whether or not he was ever arrested by the police, which will always have to answer yes to in relation to any material that deals with embassies, etc. And important, I don't think many citizens give sufficient credence to the fact that mistakes can be made and that this information will forever be in the public and will forever affect his name.
Meanwhile, attorney at law Alexander Shaw says despite whatever legal action Mr. Gray may take, the harm to his reputation is irreparable.
In 2025, when your image is published, especially because of the manner in which police go about arresting people, and there's this fear of me chip the judge or your maker. So I believe all of that has to be taken into consideration. I believe the JCF should at the very least public an apology immediately.
Mr. Shaw and Mr. Clark were both speaking yesterday on Beyond the Headlines with host Dion Jackson Miller. Raquel Porter, reporting for TVJ News.